Hey guys, Jennifer Dixon here, and today I thought I would talk to you about a wonderful little, not so yoga-ish yoga pose that is designed specifically to help stretch your feet. So in the last video, I talked about how we can roll over our feet in our vinyasas, and that helps to build some strength in the legs and the fronts of the shins and the ankles, and it moves through the entire range of motion for your feet, which is good for you because especially as ladies, we like to wear the pretty shoes, which aren't super great for your feet and for your ankles and your legs, especially the high heels. They shorten everything, and they shorten the calf, they shorten the Achilles, they shorten all the muscles on the back part of the leg. So today, to build on the theme of feet, and because I specifically am suffering from a bit of postpartum plantar fasciitis. I've never had it before, and I didn't get it with my first child. I got it really bad with my son, and it tends to correlate when there's changing in his nursing schedule. So my relaxants are coming and going and changing with his nursing schedule. So these are things that I am doing in my own personal practice to help the pain associated with some plantar fasciitis. I am no doctor. I don't pretend to be. I just try to utilize my yoga practice as much as possible to help me feel better and to try to stay away from all of the other painkillers, Tylenol, Aleve, or whatever. So today I would like to talk to you about toe screamers. So toe screamers are awesome about building some flexibility in your feet. Your feet hate them. That's the reason why they're called toe screamers. It also could be pretty good for stretching the front parts of your quads as well. Word of warning, if your floor is a little hard, you might want to have some extra cushion underneath your knees, but they're super awesome. Our goal is to stay here 30 seconds, maybe a minute. I tell you what, I busted out toe screamers once in a yin class with the goal of it lasting just a minute, right? And oh my God, I've never seen so many violent looks ever in a yoga class, right? Okay, so let me get to where you guys can see my feet. So if you notice, I'm sitting here on the backs of my heels, my knees are on the mat, and my hips are here right there on the heels, right? So, but did you notice how I tucked my toes up and under? So the bottoms of my toes are on the mat, including the pinky toe. Don't forget that guy. He likes to get out of this, and we want to invite him into the party because otherwise he's going to talk smack to all the other toes, and the other toes are going to hate the pinky toe because the pinky toe is not experiencing the benefits of this posture. So make sure you get both feet, all 5 toes on both feet where the bottoms of the toes are pressing into the mat and you're sitting on the heels. As you can see, this is about as stretched as the bottom of my feet can be. You're also going to feel some heat building into your shins. It's an intense pose. So the goal here, mind your bandha, so belly in, if you can think about it, bring the mula bandha, that pelvic floor in. The goal here is to sit up straight. And here, just in this little bit of time that I've been talking, my feet already hate me. So how do you ease this up a bit? If you lean forward, it puts a little bit less pressure onto those toes, so it makes the pose a little bit more bearable. So I've got hands on my quads. Don't think about, think about how like bending your elbows back instead of locking out those elbows, because that's just not great on the poor little elbows, right? So here I am, really stretching out the bottoms of those feet. I am thinking some really not nice thoughts because this is super painful. Our feet are forever flat. We rarely ever do this mobility work with them. So it's really good to have it done. But if you've got some issues going on, they don't like it. So start small. Start really, really slow. Maybe like 10 seconds. Then work your way up to 30 and then a minute. I have personally never made it much more than a minute. So I'm going to have to call it quits right about now. Whoo! The way that you get out of this and the way that you help yourself forgive yourself for that is you just tap the tops of the feet on the mat. Your feet are not going to like you right away, but I promise you it's good for you. It's going to help to build mobility and all those we got literally over 100 bones in our feet, right? So we need to get them moving, keep them moving, because that's important as we age. to be able to keep as many bones as possible, as limber as possible, right? And this will help to increase and improve our balance as well if you've got full functioning range of motion in your feet. So thank you for joining me today in this super quick demo of toe screamers. I love/hate this pose. It's a little bit more hate than love, but I know it's good for me. So it's like one of those, just do it, captains. It's like eating your greens as a kid. You have to do it, right? So thanks again for joining me, and I hope you liked it. Let me know if you have any feedback. Let me know how much you love/hate this posture, and I can't wait to see you again next time.